Hey everyone, I'm Ben Weiser. I just thought I'd kind of show you all the idea for an application I had. Sorry, I was just messing with the sound there for a moment. So this is an extension that I've been working on for the past 2 days. I don't think the code I've written is particularly brilliant. I just thought it was a pretty cool idea, so I thought I'd share it with you all. The code's all free to use for you all. I'll put it under an MIT license or something. You can all grab that from the repos I'll show you at the end. Basically, the idea behind this extension is that it connects to a server, and then you can push React components to it and pull them from it. So the idea is just to kind of encourage reusability part of it inside a team. So you can imagine that the server that I'll show you in a moment, you basically just host it on a server somewhere at your work or something, and then you all just kind of push and pull from these components. And the cool bit is really how I try to make this an extension for Visual Studio Code. So I've made a button component inside my server. So let's say I want to use it inside this app over here. Well, it's really quite easy to do. All I have to do is say get, and that'll bring up a suggestion of all the components I have. And if I say button here, you're going to see something quite interesting. You'll see, first of all, it's changed that to JSX syntax. Take note of how it's created an import link for that component. So you can see here, I've got a directory over here now, store components with that button. This is actually relative as well. It gets generated relative to where you are, which file you are in. And also take note of these properties over here. So let's go ahead and open this. The reason why I told you to take note of these properties is basically just because when you upload a component, it actually auto-detects these properties and then saves them and will automatically put them in here for you. So this is kind of the basic idea behind this thing, is that it's saving this to a server. So let's imagine for a second that with this button I want to make a change. How would I go about doing that? So let's go ahead and say that inside the state we may want to have, I don't know, a title. So we'll just put that there for now. Well, how do I do this? Well, I'm going to go ahead and press Ctrl-Shift-P. Just to note, I assume that's Windows specific. I'm on a Windows machine right now, so you'll probably just have to find out how to do commands for your operating system if you're not on Windows. But then I'm going to go ahead and say push, and you'll see push component here. I'll click that. And that's going to go ahead and save these changes to the server. So I'll Control-Z a bunch, just to prove it's doing that. So let's imagine I'm a different team member, and I want to get those changes that it's made. Well, I'll say Control-Shift-P, and I'll say update component, and you can see it's brought it in. And this is also how you go about pushing a component to the server as well. When you create a new file, all you have to do is push it, and it'll take that file name and create a component with that. So the thing I just want you to take note here of as well, so that's the general idea behind this thing. Just an important note, if you go to settings, scroll down a bit, I'm going to go to React Component Store Options. Over here you can see that the directory for the store components, that's modifiable if you want to change that. The more important setting I want you to take note of is the server over here. This is the server URL. So 3000 is the default port. You can change that in the server code if you want, but the most important thing over here is the IP address of it. So do just take note when you create the server, everyone will kind of have to just point the extension to that.